The National Skills Authority, or NSA, is an advisory body established in terms of the Skills Development Act of 1998. The primary function of the NSA is to advise the Minister of Higher Education and Training on matters of skills development. As part of this, the NSA and the Ministry will convene a National Skills Conference over the next 2 days, starting today, that is with the Skills Award ceremony that will also take place tonight. To tell us more about the NSA is Lulama Nare, who is the National Skills Authority chairperson. Sis Lulama, good morning to you and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming through. Now, obviously, I've mentioned briefly what NSA is all about, but talk to us about, the main mission and vision behind the NSA.
I think the NSA is an advisory body. We are a statutory body. We consist of different stakeholders, business, labor, community organizations and different departments, and the National Skills Fund also sits in our board. And what we do, we create a platform, we do consultations, and we also do monitoring with over the SETAs and advise the minister on the strategy, the policy, and also the landscape. Yeah. What is it that needs to be improved? What are the challenges? What is the direction? And the minister does the same also in influencing the SETAs via the NSA also.
All right, so you are responsible for the implementation of the National Development Skills Strategy, you say?
We're doing the oversight.
The oversight.
The implementation is done at the SETA level,
okay,
and the SETAs are a conduit for the different private institutions, private providers, labor, community organizations, and it brings them all together.
But obviously you also do consultations, like you said, you go around. How are things looking in terms of skills development here in South Africa?
It's promising. It's a slow process with achievements and regressions. I think the SETAs have managed to do more of the workplace training, but what is still a struggle is to find workplace placement.
So the SETAs are there, training is done,
yes,
but people do not get employed.
People don't get employed. Yeah. And another achievement is that actually the SETAs have actually now started to train unemployed youth, and I think that's what the minister has always been about, that if we have a missing youth that is unemployed and not at school, that the SETAs must do something, and we have also integrated that into the strategy as well.
All right. Now, the event starting today with, of course, the award ceremony later tonight and consultations, I believe, tomorrow morning. Yeah. Talk to us about the main objective behind the conference as well as the award ceremony.
The conference brings together the different stakeholders, as we have said earlier, and also it is about that the minister wants us to look at issues of articulation and integration. That means how do we integrate the SETAs with the universities, with the TVET system and the qualifications framework also, but also to celebrate the companies that take more of our young people, to celebrate our SETAs who are doing more work, and to also just interact with the young people. We are going to have scholars also to come and see what is happening on our stalls. And also we have different provincial skills forums that are part of our session as well. I think that is an exciting interactions in terms of skills development. And the Deputy President tomorrow will then come and give us a sense of the national skills priority for the country. I think where he sits in the HRD's council, he's the one then who wants to bring up and give us a sense of what is the direction that the country should take in terms of the NDP.
Yeah, I'm also looking at the theme, skills development for an integrated and differentiated post-school education and training system, past, present, and the future.
That's so comprehensive about skills development, because you have to, whatever that we do, whether it's a small training for a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 1 year, universities 4 years, TVET 12 months, the minister is looking forward at an integrated system. How do we integrate the system? So if you're trained by the SETA system, how do you get a seamless process into the TVET and in the universities, and vice versa? How do the universities harness what is happening in the SETAs and work with it within the university system?
All right, Cecil Nama, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much. So the minister will also be there to deliver a keynote address, the deputy president tomorrow at the conference.
Tomorrow morning, and tonight we have a gala dinner for all our achievers.
All right, now we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming through. Well, that's the National Skills Authority chairperson, Lulama Nare, talking to us about the National Skills Conference taking place over the next 2 days, starting today and then tomorrow. And tomorrow morning live will cross to the conference as well for the latest happening regarding that conference. Let's